Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare, Ram, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram, 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 Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Hare,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Chaitanya
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Prabhu
Ram
Krishna,
Nityananda
Ram
Shri
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Advaita
Ram
Ram,
Shri
Ram, Ram,
Guru
Hare,
Chaitanya
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, 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 Hare, Ram, 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 Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare, Ram, 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 Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama
Hare
Rama,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare,
Rama Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Rama Rama, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare, Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna Krishna,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama,
Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Kr
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare
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 Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Rama
Ram,
Rama
Ram Ram,
Rama
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram, Ram,
Rama
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Rama Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram.
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram.
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Ram, Ram, Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhagat ki jai, Namacharya Haridas Thakur ki jai, Guru Vishnu Bhagat ki jai.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
हरि बोल
Ram
जय श्री राधे श्याम
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
कृष्ण हरि बोल
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
राम राम
Hare
हरे
Hare Ram
हरे
Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे राम
Hare
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Ram,
कृष्ण
Ram
Ram
Ram,
कृष्ण
Ram
Ram
हरे
Ram
Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna, 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 Hare
हरे
Hare, Hare
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
राम
Hare
Hare,
राम राम
Hare
हरे
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram,
कृष्ण
Ram Ram,
हरे
Ram
राम
Hare
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
राम
Ram, Hare
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
हरे
Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
हरे
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare, Krishna, Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Hare Hare, Hare
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare,
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम राम
Krishna,
हरे
Hare Hare,
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम राम
Krishna Hare Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे राम 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 राम
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Hare Hare,
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
हरे
Hare
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 राम
Ram,
हरे
Ram Ram, Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare,
राम राम
Ram,
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare,
कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद
Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
रामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर
Hare
की
Ram,
जय
Hare Ram,
प्रभुपाद
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
सदगुरु
Krishna,
श्री
Krishna, Hare
प्रभुपाद
Ram,
सदगुरु
Ram
की
Ram,
जय
Ram,
जय
Hare
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे
Krishna, Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare Hare,
हरे
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Hare
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे
Krishna, Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare, Hare
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram,
हरे
Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna, Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare Hare,
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram,
हरे
Hare Hare,
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम राम
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Ram Ram, Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे
Krishna,
हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna,
राम राम
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
हरे
Hare Hare, Hare
हरे
Ram,
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram, Ram, Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Hare, Ram Ram,
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Ram, Hare
कृष्ण
Hare,
हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण हरे
Ram Ram,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare, Krishna,
राम 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 राम
Hare
हरे
Hare, Ram Ram Ram,
हरे
Ram Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna,
राम
Krishna,
राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram Ram, Ram Hare
हरे
Hare,
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Hare Krishna,
कृष्ण हरे राम
Hare
राम राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram, Hare Hare,
हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण हरे
Ram
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
राम
Hare Hare, Krishna,
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna,
हरे
Krishna, Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare,
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
राम
Ram,
राम
Ram
हरे
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare
Ram.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram.
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram
Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Krishna,
Sri
Krishna
Gadadhar
Krishna, Ram Ram Ram.
Sadi Gaur Bhakti
Hare
Vrinda
Krishna,
Nityananda
Ram 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 Ram.
Haridas Thakur ki jai
Hare
Sant
Krishna,
Koti
Krishna
Vaishnava
Krishna,
Bhagwan ki
Hare
jai
Ram 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 Ram.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram.
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram.
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram.
Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna,
Ram
Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
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 Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram.
Ram 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 Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram 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 Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram Ram.
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram.
Krishna, Hare Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram 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 Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram.
Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Ram
Prabhu
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Amacharya Haridas Ji Bhakti Ji Smile Sadguru Srila Prabhupada Ji Vishnu
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram
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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Amacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Bhakti Vedanta
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Ram 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Ram 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 Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram.
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram.
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram.
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Chaitanya
Krishna
Prabhu
Krishna Hare Hare
Nityananda
Ram
Sri
Ram Ram Ram
Hari
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram.
Hare
Macha
Ram
Sri
Ram
Hari
Ram
Das
Hare
Hare
Thakur
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hari
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hari
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare.
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
जय
Ram
सद्गुरु
Ram
चैतन्य
Ram
प्रभु
Ram Hare
नित्यानंद
Hare
श्री
Hare
अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तगण की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय जय हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे कृष्ण
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे
Ram 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 Ram
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
Ram Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Hare Ram Ram
Ram
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama
Ram
Rama
Ram Ram
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Rama
Jai Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Ki Jai Namacharya Suparidar Shri अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
हरे
Rama
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम राम हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण हरे
Rama
हरे
Rama
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna
हरे कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Rama
हरे हरे
Rama
राम
Hare
राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare Rama Rama
राम
Rama Rama
राम
Hare Hare
राम राम
Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम 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 हरे
Krishna Hare Hare Rama
हरे
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Rama Rama
हरे
Rama
कृष्ण
Rama
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे राम राम राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
हरे
Krishna,
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram,
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram, Hare
राम
Hare
राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम
Hare Krishna,
राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम
Hare Rama
राम
Rama
हरे
Rama Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare
राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे
Hare
हरे
Rama
कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवास आदि गौर वैष्णव की जय ओम आचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण हरे हरे राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे राम हरे Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare
As
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna,
Prabhu
Hare Ram,
Nityananda
Ram, Ram,
Sri
Ram,
Advaita Gadadhar Srimad Gaur
Hare
Bhagavad
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram,
Namacharya
Ram, Ram,
Sri
Ram,
Vashi Akoti Jai
Hare
Anand Koti
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Gaur Jai
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Jai
Hare
Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna Krishna
Nityananda
Krishna
Shri
Hare Hare
Advaita
Ram Ram
Gadadhar
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Bhakta
Krishna Krishna
Vrinda
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Namacharya
Krishna
Vilas
Krishna
Thakur
Hare
की
Hare
जगत
Ram
की
Ram
जय
Hare
महारानी की
Hare
जय
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
श्री
Hare Hare Ram
प्रभुपाद
Ram
जी
Hare
की जय
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
जय
Krishna
महारानी
Hare
की
Hare
जय
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
श्री
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे
Krishna Hare Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare Hare Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
राम
Hare
राम हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare Krishna
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram
राम
Hare
राम राम राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Hare
हरे राम राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे
Krishna Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण हरे
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
राम राम
Hare
राम राम
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
हरे
Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे
Ram Ram Hare
हरे कृष्ण
Hare Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare.
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna, Hare
Nityananda
Krishna,
Sri
Krishna
Advaita
Hare Hare,
Gadadhar
Ram
Sri
Ram Ram
Vasadi
Ram
Gaur
Hare.
Bhaktavaran Ki
Hare
Jai
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram
Namacharya
Ram
Sahari
Ram
Dashna
Hare.
Koti Jai Ho
Hare
Anant
Krishna, Hare
Koti
Krishna,
Vaishnavaran
Krishna
Ki
Hare
Jai
Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare.
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare.
Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Ram
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 Hare
Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Jai
Ram
Shri
Hare.
Krishna Chaitanya
Hare
Prabhu
Krishna Hare Krishna
Nityananda Sri
Krishna
Advaita
Hare Ram
Gadadhar
Ram Ram
Srivasadi
Ram
Gaur
Hare.
Bhaktavaran
Hare
Ki Jai
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Namacharya
Hare Ram
Sarvi
Ram
Darshana
Ram
Koti
Ram
Jai
Hare.
Anant Koti
Hare Krishna Hare
Vaishnavaran
Krishna
Ki Jai
Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri नामाचार्य लीलाश ठाकुर की जय, भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय, जगत गुरु शंकर गोपाल देव की जय, श्री यमुना महारानी की जय।
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Ram Ram,
हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare. Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare.
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram Ram Ram
Om
Ram
Vishnu
Hare.
Padaya Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Radha
Krishna
Rama,
Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare, Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare.
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Ram
Hare.
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare, Ram
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 Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare.
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
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 Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत
Hare
गदाधर
Krishna Krishna
श्रीवासादि
Hare
गौर
Hare Ram Hare
प्रेमानंद।
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम राम
Krishna
राम राम
Hare
हरे हरे।
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम
Ram
राम हरे
Hare
हरे।
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे
Krishna
राम राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
हरे हरे।
Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Hare
कृष्ण हरे हरे
Hare
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम हरे
Krishna
हरे।
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Hare Ram Ram Ram
कृष्ण हरे
Hare
हरे राम
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम हरे
Krishna
हरे।
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Ram Ram Ram
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे
Hare
हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare
कृष्ण हरे
Ram
हरे राम
Ram
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे।
Krishna
हरे कृष्ण
Hare
कृष्ण हरे हरे
Ram
राम
Ram
राम राम
Hare
राम
Hare
हरे हरे।
Krishna Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
कृष्ण हरे हरे
Krishna
राम
Hare
राम राम
Hare
राम हरे
Ram
हरे।
Hare Ram
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram Hare Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे हरे
Hare
राम
Krishna
राम राम
Krishna
राम
Krishna
हरे हरे।
Hare Ram Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram Ram Hare
कृष्ण
Hare
हरे हरे राम राम
Hare
राम राम
Krishna
हरे।
Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Rami Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Rami Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rami
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Rami
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Hare
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Vedanta Shri Vasadi Gaur
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Please forgive me. Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Jai
Hare,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare Krishna,
Nityananda
Hare
Shri
Krishna,
Advaita
Krishna Krishna,
Gadadhar
Hare
Sivas
Hare,
Adi Gaur Bhakta
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Jai Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Krishna,
Nityananda Shri
Krishna
Advaita
Ram Ram,
Gadadhar Sivasati Gaur Bhakta
Krishna
Namacharya Haridas
Hare
Thakur ki
Ram
jai
Ram
Bhakti
Ram,
Dev
Hare
Tulsi
Hare Hare
Maharani ki
Krishna,
jai
Hare
Jagat
Krishna,
Guru
Krishna
Srila
Krishna,
Prabhupada Srila Bhakti
Hare 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 Krishna,
Shri
Hare Krishna,
Yamne
Krishna
Maharani
Krishna,
ki
Ram
jai
Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram Ram Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare. Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu
Ram Ram Ram
Nityananda,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Advaita
Krishna
Gadadhar, Shri
Krishna
Vasadi
Krishna
Gaur
Hare Hare Hare
Bhakta.
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, 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 Hare.
Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare. Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare.
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram, Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare.
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Rama,
Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. It is time for our daily swadhyaya. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namaham Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 10, Text 24 onwards. We are seeing the beautiful discussion between Lord Shri Narasimhadev Bhagwan and Bhakta Shiromani Shri Prahlad Maharaj. Shri Narada Uvacha Praharadopi tatha chakre Pituryat samapa rayikam yathaha Bhagavan Rajan Abhishikto Dvijatibhihi. Translations and purports by our beloved founder Acharya. नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट ओम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्री श्रीमद अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी महाराज श्रील प्रभुपाद जगत गुरु श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Translation. So we saw how Shri Narsimhadev Bhagwan instructed Prahlad Maharaj to perform the funeral rites of his dead father Hiranyakashipu. Narsimhadev Bhagwan himself killed Hiranyakashipu, and he's instructing the son Prahlad to perform the Antyeshti Kriya, the final rites for the father, because it is duty of the son to do that, to set a good example. And then Shri Narsimhadev Bhagwan instructs Prahlad Maharaj to accept the kingdom of the whole world, take care of all the subjects, and to never have any material desires, to never entertain any material desires in the heart. Giving these instructions, Shri Narsimhadev Bhagwan told Prahlad Maharaj that because you are my dear devotee, because you are my pure devotee, 21 generations have been delivered. Srila Prabhupada in the purport explained that this refers to not just the father's line, but also the mother's line and other relatives. So now translation of this verse, Shri Narada Muni continued. Now please remember, this entire 7th canto is being narrated by Shripad Narad Muni to Maharaj Yudhishthir at the Rajasuya Yajna. Shri Narada Muni continued. Thus, as the Supreme Personality of Godhead ordered, Bhagavan Aha, as Shri Bhagwan, Shri Narsimhadev Bhagwan, he ordered Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj performed the ritualistic ceremonies for his father. Prahlada api tatha chakre pitu yat samaparaikam. The ritualistic ceremony is performed after death. How it was performed? Yatha aha Bhagwan. As Sri Narsimhadev Bhagwan had told. That is the nature of a devotee. A devotee always wants to execute the orders of Prananath Shri Krishna. Karishye vachanam tava. Arjun says in the end, Bhagavad Gita. Karishye vachanam tava. His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrit Swami Maharaj, he says that in the preliminary stage, one says, O Lord, let thy will be done. Whatever you want, let that come to pass. Let that happen. O Lord, let thy will be done. This is good. But the higher stage of devotion to God is Karishya Vachanam Tava. Not passively, Shantaras, let your will be done, but Dasyaras. I will do what you want me to do. That is Seva. I will do what needs to be done. I will perform your mission for you. You simply enjoy with Srimati Radharani. Divyad Vrindaranya Kalpadhrumata Shrimad Ratnagar Simhasanasthav Shrimad Radha Srila Govinda Deva Preshthalibi Sevyamano Smarami. I am not qualified to be Preshthalibi Sevyamano. I am not qualified to be in Golok Vrindavan and serve you in the Nikunja. But let me serve you in this material world. My dear Lord, if your mission is Jare Dekho Tare Kaho Krishna Upadesh, I will do that. If your mission is Prithivite Atyacha Nagarati Gram Sarvatra Prachara Hoibe Mora Nam, I will do that. Karishya Vachanam Tava. Not just let thy will be done, but I will do thy will. Active seva. So, Yatha Aha Bhagavan. Just like Bhagavan had ordered him, Prahlad Maharaj performed the final rites for his father. O King Yudhishthir, hey Rajan, Prahlad Maharaj was then enthroned. Abhishikta. He was enthroned as the king. He was enthroned in the kingdom of Hiranyakashipu. How? As directed by the Brahmanas. Dvi Jatibhi. As directed by the Brahmanas. Abhishekta Dvi Jati bhi. The Brahmanas, they performed the Raj Abhishek of Sri Prahlad Maharaj. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. It is essential that society be divided into 4 groups of people. 4 groups of men, women. So this 4 groups of men that we say, this should not be taken in a wrong way. Sometimes people who are unnecessarily feministic, they say, oh, why only men? Why society should be divided into groups of men? What about women? Why Srila Prabhupada is discriminating against women? No. Srila Prabhupada never discriminated against women. Srila Prabhupada is a loving father to all women. No man in the history has given so much love and respect and opportunity to women as Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada. Even today, Srila Prabhupada is the only Acharya in any sampradaya, even in Gaudiya Vaishnavism, even in Gaudiya Math, anywhere, Srila Prabhupada, His Divine Grace, Shri Srimad Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada is the only Acharya to give Brahma Gayatri Mantra to Matajis. Nobody gave Brahma Gayatri Mantra to ladies. Yes, Gopal Mantra was given. Other mantras were given. Guru Gayatri was given. But not Brahma Gayatri. Not Brahma Gayatri. Srila Prabhupada gave so much love, affection, opportunity to advance in Krishna consciousness to the ladies. It was Srila Prabhupada who instructed 50% of the temple hall should be divided and kept aside just for ladies, Matajis. It was Srila Prabhupada who allowed ladies on the altar to worship Radha and Krishna. You go and see in India, no temple it is allowed. Ladies performing deity worship on the altar. Nowhere it is allowed. Srila Prabhupada, first Acharya to allow that. So Srila Prabhupada gave so much honor, respect, dignity, opportunity to ladies. This saying society should be divided into 4 groups of men, this is a common expression in English language. It has nothing to do with Srila Prabhupada. It is English language. Give a man a bread, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. These are all proverbs. This is how commonly English is spoken. So, man, like that. You know, he's a man of few words. So, it can be a woman of few words also, but just for the sake of saying, it is man. That's how the English literature is. And in many languages, it is like that. So, when man is used, it also means woman. It's included. Just a common way of saying. So don't take it, ladies should not take it very personally. That's just the way the English literature is. It's all over English literature, not only in Prabhupada's books. So men here includes all human beings. It is essential that human society be divided into 4 groups: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, and Shudras. Here we see that although Sri Prahlad Maharaj was perfect in every respect, he nonetheless followed the instructions of the Brahmanas who performed the Vedic rituals. This is also very instructive. In Krishna consciousness, it is all about cooperation, operating together, cooperation, not operating individually, cooperation. Hanumanji was serving under Sugriv Maharaj. Who was spiritually more advanced? Hanumanji or Sugriv? Of course, Hanumanji. Of course, Hanuman. He was millions of times more advanced than Sugriv spiritually. He is the emblem of Dasyarati, Hanumanji Maharaj. But still he served under Sugriv. He would take orders from Sugriv. Even though Sugriv was not as spiritually advanced. Sugriv is a very great devotee, but not as advanced as Hanumanji. So, similarly, Prahlad Maharaj was more advanced than all these Brahmanas in the kingdom. Even among Mahajans, he is considered to be top class. Prahlad Maharaj, yesterday we read. And this Prahlad Maharaj is taking instructions from the Brahmanas who followed the Vedic rituals. Dekho, this is called Dainyata, pridelessness, humility. This alone can create cooperation and harmony in society. If we think, I will only follow what the pure devotee instructs, why should I listen? No, for the sake of functioning, for the sake of operation of a society, there has to be cooperation. Otherwise, the operation will not be smooth. Once my Guru Maharaj, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, was said that we should only follow the pure devotees. Why should I listen? Maharaj said, what kind of a society are we, where we are saying, I will only listen to the instructions of the pure devotee? What kind of society is that? How will that society operate? The pure devotee delegates, and whoever the pure devotee delegates a certain responsibility to, others should follow. Others should cooperate. That's just for the sake of smooth functioning of a mission. It is not to be taken personally. Oh, why should I follow? He is only chanting 16 rounds. I am chanting 20 rounds. Why should I follow him? This is ahankar. This is man. And where there is man, then there is no parmarth. Parmartha will be lost. Amita Vaishnavaya Buddhi Haila, Amani na Hoilo Ami. We cannot be Amani. We are becoming Mani, Abhimani. That I am spiritually more advanced. How can a Vaishnava think that I am more spiritually advanced than anybody else? How? Where is the Dainyata? Srila Gaur Govinda Swami Maharaj says, if a list of devotees is made, our name is last. That is how a devotee should think. Every devotee we meet, my dear friends, we should know in our heart, this devotee is more advanced than me. Only then one can make progress. If we think anybody is less advanced, that's why he's listening or she's listening and I'm speaking, khatam, finish. Finish. We cannot make 1 millimeter spiritual progress unless we give up that man buddhi. Unless we give up that pride. 1 millimeter we cannot progress from that point. If we think we are better than any devotee in the Yudhishthira Maharaj could not find anybody. He could not find anybody who was less advanced than him. Even the crows. Dronacharya asked him, crows, what about the crows? They are just scavengers, very lowly animals. You could not find anybody who was less advanced than you. You are more advanced than the crows. And Duryodhan at the same time, same day, was given the same instruction that he also find somebody. But it was opposite. Duryodhan, you find somebody who is better than you. Yudhishthir, you go find somebody who is less advanced than you. Yudhishthir Maharaj could not find anybody and Duryodhan also could not find anybody. Both came empty-handed. See the contrast between Duryodhan and Yudhishthir Maharaj. What is Duryodhan mentality? How can anybody be better than me? और तुम्हारे भक्त जनों में हमसे बढ़कर कौन? देवा हो देवा गणपति देवा तुमसे बढ़कर कौन? और तुम्हारे भक्त जनों में हमसे बढ़कर कौन? What kind of devotion is that? Amanina manadena kirtani. This is therefore we should not hear to this nonsense Bollywood songs written by some Javed Akhtar or some Phaltu lyricist who does not understand the Siddhanta. Why should we give our ears to such atheistic people, bogus people? They have no right to write any literature that is distributed among the masses of people. They have no bhakti adhikar because they are atheistic and they are writing it for money and fame. Whereas Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Rupa Goswami, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Narottam Das Thakur, Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj, they wrote it out of love for Krishna, and anyone who loves Krishna loves everybody. Out of love for everyone. So their Vani, Acharya Vani, is what we hear, what we sing. And anybody who is following the Acharyas, a sincere servant, he may be advanced, he may be less advanced. But if he's a Guru Sevak, then Shuddha Ashuddha Gita Padi, Guru Agya Mani. Then we hear from that person also. We hear from Guru Sevak, somebody who is sincere. May not be so advanced, may not be so realized at this time, but sincerely serving, we follow that person. That's how the society will function. Therefore, in society, there must be very intelligent class of leaders who are well versed in the Vedic knowledge, so that they can guide the entire populace to follow the Vedic principles and thus gradually become more perfect and eligible to return home back to Godhead. Together we can progress. That is the Bhakti Marg. What is the path of yoga? Ashtanga Yoga, Dhyan Marg. What is the Gyan Marg? अकेले प्रोग्रेस करो, अकेले वेदांत का स्वाध्याय करो, अकेले ध्यान करो, अकेले अष्टांग योग का अभ्यास करो. It is a path of alone making progress on the path of transcendence. Bhakti is not like that. Bhakti is a path of sankirtan. Bahubis militva kirtayati iti sankirtan, where people come together and they do Krishna kirtan. And kirtanadeva krishnasya mukta sangha param rajat. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, throughout Chaitanya Charitamrita, everybody is together. Yes, there is some sadhana which we do alone. But then everybody comes together in Sankirtan. Even Haridas Thakur would chant in his gufa, but then he would go and preach with Nityananda Prabhu. He would go and participate in the all-night Sankirtan at Srivasangan with Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all the devotees. Srila Haridas Thakur also would dance in Jagannath Rath Yatra. So like that. And we are coming together for japa. Why? We can always chant alone, and that is also very good. But when we chant together, it is like being in the temple. How Srila Prabhupada had established the morning program. That's what we are trying to, that mood we are trying to imbibe. That we are all sitting in this temple hall. This Zoom is a temple hall. All of us are sitting during Brahma Muhurta together in one room, and we are chanting our japa together. What happens by that? We make spiritual progress together. And Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very happy when devotees come together and do bhajan together. Even Krishna is very happy. Krishna was so pleased with the prachetas because they did their bhajan, their japa together. Text 25. Prasada sumukham drishtva brahma naraharim harim stutva vaghi pavitrabhihi stutva vagbhihi pavitrabhihi prahadevadibhir vritaha. Translation. Lord Brahma, surrounded by other demigods, Deva Adi, was bright-faced because Lord Narsimhadev, Hari, Narhari, was pleased. Thus, he offered prayers to the Lord with transcendental words. Who is offering prayers? Lord Brahma. So here very beautiful. Brahma refers to Lord Brahma. Narhari refers to unto Lord Narsimhadev. Harim Stutva, offering prayers. So Narahari refers to Lord Narsimhadev. Now please raise your hand if you can explain why it is Naraharim and then Harim Stutva. So what is the difference between, look what I'm highlighting, this Hari and this Hari in the literal Sanskrit meaning. What does Hari in Narahari mean and what does this Hari mean? Who can answer? Please raise your hand. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Ananya, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Prabhu, in Narahari, Hari is a lion, and Nara means a man. So one who came in the form of a man and a lion combined. And Hari, another meaning is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one who steals Maya and gives.
Sarva Amangala Hare iti Hari, and Prem de Man Hare iti Hari. He gives his own prem and steals our heart. Very nice, Ananya. Good. So Lord Brahma, surrounded by other demigods, was bright-faced because Lord Krishna was pleased. Narhari was pleased. Prasada sumukham. Sumukham. So we become sumukham, we become prasada sumukham, we become pleased, and our face becomes bright when we are able to please Krishna. And this is a fact. When we are on the side of dharma, no matter how much vipatti is there in life, no matter how many difficulties we are going through, if we are on the side of dharma, if we are pleasing Krishna, even in that vipatti, we will see only sampatti. This is a fact. Dharmo rakshati rakshata. And I've read this in Mahabharata. Whenever I think of this Siddhanta, Maharaj Yudhishthir comes to my mind. It is described that there was such a deadly plot in the Kurukshetra war to capture Maharaj Yudhishthir. Because Maharaj Yudhishthir was not as physically, militarily expert and strong as Bhishma Dev, Dronacharya, Karna. They were more powerful than Maharaj Yudhishthir physically, in their physical prowess. So their plan was, we have so many Maharathis, Atirathi, let's just focus on Yudhishthir Maharaj today and let's capture him. If we can capture or kill Maharaj Yudhishthir, the war is over because he is the king. So if we kill the king, then the war is over. Why are we focusing on fighting Arjun, on whose chariot Lord Krishna is sitting? Why are we focusing on Bhim, who is undefeatable, being Vayuputra? Let us focus on this weak link in the chain, Yudhishthir Maharaj. And he is like the king of a chess game. He can only move one square at a time. He is very weak. Arjun, Bhim, they were like the queen and the rooks. Very, very powerful. So let's capture Yudhishthir Maharaj, game over. We win the game. So Dronacharya created a whole plot how to capture Yudhishthir Maharaj, and the whole Chakravyuha was created for Yudhishthir Maharaj only, to capture Yudhishthir Maharaj. But Srila Vyasadeva in Mahabharata describes the Dinacharya of Yudhishthir Maharaj. What he would do before the war began. The war began at sunrise and it ended at sunset. Sunrise to sunset, they were fighting the war. But what Yudhishthir Maharaj did before sunrise, that is detailed description in Mahabharata is given. And when I read that, I was so happy. And my respect and appreciation for Maharaj Yudhishthir went up so much. He would wake up very, very early in the morning. Maharaj Yudhishthir, every day, during all 18 days of war. And almost like 2 o'clock, he would wake up. And he would sit and he would do dhyan for many hours on Krishna. Hari bol. He would do dhyan, he would sit in front of fire. Fire is a representative of Krishna. And any prayer, any offering, fruit or grains, ghee that we offer in fire, fire acts as a vahan, as a vehicle to go and offer it to Krishna. Agni Dev. So sitting in front of Agni in the morning during Brahma Muhurta, before Brahma Muhurta, Yudhishthir Maharaj would do dhyan on Krishna. And he would recite different prayers from the Vedic literature glorifying Krishna. Different prayers glorifying Krishna. Krishnaya Govindaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranata Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. This verse is specifically very famous in the Vedic literature. Krishnaya Govindaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranata Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha. So mantras like this, Hey Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute. Different prayers like this. Yudhishthir Maharaj would recite Vedic mantras, he would chant and do dhyan on Krishna. Then he would get up and he would give charity to the Brahman Vaishnavas. Cows, gold, he would give in charity early in the morning. And after taking blessings of the devotees, taking blessings of the Brahman Vaishnavas, he would enter the war. How beautiful is that? And therefore Mahabharata describes even the day when he knew that Chakravyuha had been created by the spies came and told, just before the war, Yudhishthir Maharaj was told that today you are going to be captured. Yudhishthira Maharaj is completely fearless. Dharmo rakshati rakshita. One who protects dharma, one who follows dharma, dharma protects that person. Hari bol. Similarly, if we have not deviated from our vows of initiation, if we have been a chaste disciple, then no matter what vipatti comes in life, that vipatti will only take us closer to Krishna, who is the highest sampatti, the greatest achievement, the greatest treasure. This is a fact. Therefore, we should be very sincere. Very sincere. When we went to Washington, D.C. in July 2022, in the front yard of His Grace Gaurvani Prabhu, under a tree, we were sitting with my beloved Guru Maharaj, Param Pujya Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj. And I personally asked him a question. Our Jai Kumar Prabhu recorded it. Jagannath Krishna Prabhu recorded it so mercifully. So I asked Guru Maharaj, Maharaj, how can we serve you? How can we please you? And I was listening attentively because this is the first time I had asked this question to Guru Maharaj. And I thought, whatever Maharaj says, I will take it as my life and soul and try to follow it for the rest of my life. And immediately Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says, be sincere. Be sincere in all aspects. And then Maharaj continued. But Maharaj spoke for almost 10 minutes after that, giving instructions. But this was the essence. Be sincere. In whatever you do, Maharaj said you be sincere. If you are doing japa, do japa sincerely. If Radhabhav gives you a plate of bhoga, go offer this to Radha Shyam Sundar, Nitai Shachanam. Just do that sincerely. Don't do it just as a duty or ritualistically. If you are doing deity worship, Shri Vigraha Seva, Puja Seva, do Puja Seva sincerely. If you are doing Aarti, do Aarti sincerely. If you are serving Hari Katha, serve it sincerely. If you are doing Swadhyaya, read sincerely. In that, Maharaj said, read Srila Prabhupada's books in such a way. Maharaj said in those instructions, read Srila Prabhupada's books in such a way that by reading Srila Prabhupada's purports, you understand what are the principles you have to live your life on. What principles should you base your life on? You should understand that by reading Prabhupada's purports. So like that, Maharaj gave instructions. So whatever we do, we should do it sincerely. 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 Yes, we have to be sincere devotees. Srila Prabhupada said once in a morning walk, the only problem with devotees is, in my society, is they lack sincerity. If only we are sincere devotees, whatever we have to do, we do it sincerely. Sincerely. Sincerely means with devotion, with dedication, and without ulterior motives. That also Maharaj defined. What is sincerity? Doing it with devotion, with bhakti, bhav. Seriousness. Doing it seriously, taking it seriously, not taking it lightly. Means putting our heart in that, putting our focus, keeping our mind on the service, and without ulterior motive. From that sincere service, we don't want any collateral benefits. Hare Krishna. We don't want any side benefits. I will do this service and मुझे प्रतिष्ठा बढ़नी चाहिए, मेरा मान बढ़ना चाहिए, सम्मान बढ़ना चाहिए. People should think highly of me. No. Then we are simply following the path of Dhanam, Janam, Sundarim, Kanaka Kamini, Kirti. That will take us away from Krishna. So we have to be very careful, very sincere. Sincerity means being devoted, being serious, and without ulterior motives. And Maharaj said this based on Srila Prabhupada's purport. Srila Prabhupada has given this definition. No ulterior motive. We have to be serious and we have to be devoted. That is the meaning of sincerity. Whatever we do, we should do it sincerely. If we do that, my dear friends, no matter what life throws at us, no matter what our prarabdha throws at us, no matter what happens, whether tomorrow we get a stroke, whether we have an accident, whether we go in coma, whether we lose all money, whether people misunderstand us, whether we are banned, we are ostracized, we lose everything, we will be very peaceful, we will be very blissful. Because dharmo rakshati rakshita. Because Krishna, who is Dharma Gupta, the protector of Dharma, he will be there with us. We will experience the sweetness of Krishna. Like yesterday we were reading, we will be licking the honey from the lotus of the feet of Radha Krishna. Radha Krishna padam bhojau bhringaya gurave namah. So sincerity is emphasized. Lord Brahma, surrounded by other demigods, was bright-faced. We said this because of Prasada Sumukham. Bright-faced devotees we can see, my dear friends. We can see. Like day before yesterday, we were discussing about one of the auspicious chinha on the lotus feet of Krishna. It is Jamun. Why Jamun? There could have been mango. There could have been apple, strawberry. Any fruit could be there. Tasty fruit. Santra, orange. Why Jamun? Because like all these other fruit, Jamun is very tangy, very tasty. Chatpata swad. Very tasty Jamun. Nice Jamun. But the special feature of Jamun is anybody who has Jamun, you cannot hide it. Hari bol. You cannot hide it. Whole mouth becomes purple after eating Jamun ka fruit. Tongue, lips, teeth, everything becomes purple. Anybody can look, Arey, isne Jamun khaya hai. And for a long time it remains like that. The mouth becomes purple. Everybody can know इसने जामुन का आस्वादन किया है. Similarly, my dear friends, जो हरि नामामृत का आस्वादन करते हैं, जो हरि कथामृत का आस्वादन करते हैं, जो भक्ति रसामृत का आस्वादन करते हैं, cannot hide such a devotee, my dear friends. Cannot hide such a devotee. Cannot hide. That devotee becomes like the sun. Cannot hide. Genuine devotion cannot be hidden. Cannot be hidden. Param Pujya Srila Radha Govindas Goswami Maharaj. When Srila Prabhupada was on the planet, not many devotees knew or heard about this Indian-bodied brahmachari living in Krishna Balram Mandir, reading Bhagavatam for 12 hours every day. Not many devotees knew. पुराने फोटोज है श्रील राधा गोविंद महाराज के अपने गांव में, बिहार में, अदर रूरल प्लेसेस पे. ऐसा ब्लैक बोर्ड पे वाइट चॉक से भागवतम क्लास दे रहे, तो भागवतम का पूरा श्लोक ऐसा हाथ से लिखा है और उसके नीचे श्रील सनातन गोस्वामी, श्रील विश्वनाथ चक्रवर्ती ठाकुर, श्रील जीव गोस्वामी की जो टीका है उस श्लोक पर संस्कृत में, फोटो है, मैं खुद देखा हूं, उसे संस्कृत में पूरा सा लिखे है गुरु महाराज, और एक एक शब्द का अर्थ ऐसा खोल रहे हैं और सिखा रहे हैं. वृंदावन चंद्र महाराज, गौर कृष्ण महाराज, वो सब ऐसे बैठ के सुन रहे हैं. पुराना फोटो 1980s 1990s. गांव में प्रीचिंग कर रहे हैं, वहां भक्त बना रहे हैं, शुद्ध हरि कथा कह रहे हैं. वो हरि कथा कभी रिकॉर्ड नहीं हुई, उसका कोई रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है. एक किसी ने फोटो ले लिया तो हमें एक ग्लिम्स मिल रहा है इन द पर्सनल लाइफ ऑफ अ महाभागवत, हाउ मच दे हैव गॉन थ्रू. निस्वार्थ सेवा की है. दिस इज कॉल्ड सिंसेरिटी. कोई देख नहीं रहा है, पता भी नहीं महाराज कोई फोटो ले रहा है या फोटो लेगा, वो फोटो लोग देखेंगे भविष्य में और चर्चा करेंगे. श्री राधा गोविंद महाराज को कभी सोचा भी नहीं था ऐसा. वो तो विदाउट एनी अल्टेरियर मोटिव, विदाउट एनी एक्सपेक्टेशन, निस्वार्थ भक्तों की सेवा कर रहे हैं. इतनी पवित्र हरि कथा, शुद्ध हरि कथा, श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी के शब्द और आचार्यों के शब्द. नो पॉलिटिक्स, नो जोक्स, नो दिस एंड नो विशी वॉशी. हरि कथा, शुद्ध हरि कथा अमृत दे रहे हैं किसी देहात में, किसी गांव में. बट देन व्हाट हैपेंड आफ्टर फ्यू इयर्स? वो जामुन जैसा है. एवरीबॉडी अंडरस्टूड कि जामुन खाया है, इन्होंने चखा है. एवरीबॉडी न्यू व्हाट अ ग्रेट डिवोटी, Srila Radha Govind Maharaj. And all over the world, devotees are inviting to hear Hari Katha. कई जगहों पर तो हिंदी समझ में भी आती नहीं थी, फिर भी लोग बैठते थे. There are disciples who don't even understand a word of Hindi. Srila Radha Govind Maharaj के disciples, because just understand it is Shabda Brahma. शब्द ब्रह्म, शब्द ब्रह्म को अर्थ समझे तो अच्छा है, अधिक अच्छा है, लेकिन ना भी समझ पाए तब भी शब्द ब्रह्म अपना प्रभाव दिखा के ही रहेगा. My Guru Maharaj Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj says that Srila Prabhupada was asked what is the meaning of the Gayatri mantras, can you please tell, in the initial years. ये ब्रह्म गायत्री मंत्र का क्या अर्थ है, गोपाल मंत्र का क्या अर्थ है, काम गायत्री मंत्र का क्या अर्थ है, गुरु गायत्री, गौर गायत्री, क्या अर्थ है इन मंत्रों का. Srila Prabhupada said that this is Shabda Brahma. There is no need, no necessity to understand the meaning. Just chant sincerely the way I have told you. These Gayatri mantras 3 times a day. It takes 5 minutes. 3 times a day you chant sincerely. And slowly, slowly, the mantra will reveal. Atah Shri Krishna Namadi na bhavet graham indriye. Sevanmukhe jivhado swayam eva spurat. Swayam eva spurat. Automatically the meaning will be revealed. Of course, later on, Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj told his Sanskrit editor, Shri Pradyumna Pandit Mahashay, Pradyumna Prabhu, Prabhupada disciple, Pradyumna Prabhu. Prabhupada told him, you write the Shabda Artha, and gave it. But Prabhupada said, but please know, this is just for you to know the meaning, a word-to-word meaning, but this is not the true meaning that is revealed in the heart. This is one angle of vision. एक एंगल से देख रहे हो. जैसे if there is a video, you can take a screenshot of the video and give. Yeah, on the screenshot you can see who are the characters in the video, what is the setting, what is the background, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. वो तो it has to be revealed. Swayam eva spuratadha. Nitya lila sukha more. Sadai hridaya spuruka. Shri Narottam Thakur is saying. Narottama dasa kahe nitya lila sukha bhohe sadai spuruka mora mane. Nitya lila chalti hai. So this Gayatri mantra and all these mantras, Gopal mantra, Kam Gayatri mantra, what they will reveal to us that we cannot understand by seeing just one word-to-word translation, Shabdartha. No. That deep meaning of the mantra will be revealed in the heart of the sincere chanter. That's what Prabhupada said. So maybe some may not understand Hindi, still we should sit and hear the Hari Katha of the pure devotees. And then what happened? All over the world, there were Bhagavad Saptaha, there were Hari Katha, thousands of devotees benefiting everywhere, in Delhi, in Baltimore, in New Jersey, in Houston, all the places, all over the world, Hari Katha was happening. Alachua, and now there are in London, all these places. Srila Radha Govind Maharaj spoke Hari Katha. And I'm remembering all this because my dear friend, His Grace Chirayu Prabhu, has given me the great fortune, even though I don't deserve, to experience the bliss of being in the dust of Srila Radha Govinda Maharaj, the room where Maharaj would stay whenever he would come for Hari Katha to Cincinnati. And what happened? Everywhere there was Hari Katha, all over the world. And then Maharaj gave this world disciples like Amarendra Prabhu, who are continuing that legacy, who are carrying that dhara of Vishuddha Hari Katha, pure Hari Katha. So this is the point of eating jamun. Real bhakti cannot be hidden. आप देख लो, जो भी genuine बाबाजी है वृंदावन में, many years they did निर्जन भजन, जगत के दृष्टि से छुपकर भजन किया है, पर अभी देखो, now they are exploding all over YouTube, everywhere. People from all over the country, बड़े-बड़े ministers, बड़े-बड़े sports stars, बड़े-बड़े movie stars आकर उनके चरण चाप रहे हैं. क्यों? बिकॉज जामुन. Real bhakti cannot be hidden. Even when I went to Vrindavan, I met one at Radha Kund, one Gaudiya Vaishnav Babaji. Such a effulgence, such a bright smile, itna anand. I was amazed how someone can be so happy. Shri Pran Krishna Das Babaji Maharaj 3 लाख से भी अधिक करते हैं रोज जब राधा कुंड में रहते हैं. I was amazed by seeing him. इतना हैप्पीनेस, आनंदाम्बुधि वर्धनम का अनुभव हुआ उन्हें देखकर. कोई जानता नहीं था उन्हें. अभी देखो कितने, how many devotees know. So this is very wonderful. Krishna consciousness is very wonderful. कोई दिखावा नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, लेकिन क्या करे, भगवान कृष्ण ऐसे है कि वो अपने भक्त के महिमा को प्रकाशित कर देते हैं. यद्यपि भक्त की कोई ऐसी अभिलाषा नहीं होती कि मेरा गुणगान हो, मेरी प्रसिद्धि हो जगत में, बिल्कुल नहीं. भक्त तो अकिंचन होता है, निरभिमान होता है, दैन्य होता है. लेकिन भगवान का भी तो हृदय है ना. तारा इच्छा बलवान, भगवान की इच्छा बहुत बलवान होती है, वो प्रकाशित कर देते हैं. लोकनाथ गोस्वामी महाप्रभु के पार्षद नहीं चाहते थे कि कोई जाने उन्हें, लेकिन उनका एक ही शिष्य थे, उनके एक ही भक्त को दीक्षा दी, श्रील नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर. और श्रील नरोत्तम दास ठाकुर महाशय ने लिख दिया, लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना. हमारे प्रभुपाद जी आए और कहा कि सारे इस्कॉन मंदिरों में गुरु पूजा में यही भजन को गाना चाहिए. तो अभी पूरे विश्व में प्रतिदिन सुबह के समय गुरु पूजा में पूरे विश्व में लोग लोकनाथ गोस्वामी का नाम गाते हैं, लोकनाथ लोकेरा जीवाना. देखो, दैट लोकनाथ गोस्वामी जो चाहते थे कि मेरा नाम कोई ना जाने, अभी पूरे विश्व में उनका नाम प्रतिदिन प्रत्येक इस्कॉन टेम्पल में, प्रत्येक गौड़िया मठ मंदिर में उनका नाम गाया जाता है. यह है तारा इच्छा बलवान. दिस इज कृष्ण. ही एक्सपोजेस. कोलाविदा श्रीधर को एक्सपोज करा दिया महाप्रभु जी ने. वेरी ब्यूटीफुल भक्ति एंड कृष्णा, दे आर सो वंडरफुल. I don't know why I said all this, but Lord Brahma, surrounded by the other demigods, was bright-faced because the Lord was pleased. Krishna, this is the point. If Krishna is pleased, then Krishna will expose such a devotee. Thus he offered prayers to the Lord with transcendental words. ये ब्रह्मा जी के जो प्रार्थना है वो कृष्णा विलिंग कल पढ़ेंगे. चैतन्य चरितामृत. The nice discussion between Kapila Dev and Devahuti, who are in the form of Shachi Mata and Nimai. Baby Nimai. He's not even Nimai Pandit. अभी तक गंगादास पंडित के विद्यालय में नहीं गए, गुरुकुल में नहीं गए. अभी निमाई है, बेबी निमाई है, लिटिल निमाई है. तो देखते हैं श्री चैतन्य चरितामृत. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद. जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद, जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौर भक्त वृंद. श्रील कृष्णदास कविराज गोस्वामी महाराज की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. चैतन्य चरितामृत आदि लीला चैप्टर 14, द चाइल्डहुड पास टाइम्स ऑफ लॉर्ड चैतन्य महाप्रभु, टेक्स्ट 34 ऑनवर्ड्स. एबे से जानिला आर माटी ना खाइबा, शुद्धा लागे जबे तबे तोमार स्तन पीबा. Now that I can understand this philosophy, no more shall I eat dirt. Nimai has accepted his defeat. Only twice he was defeated in his life. Once by Shri Shachi Mata, his own mother, and second time, anybody knows? Raise your hand. In a scholarly discussion, Nimai he accepted defeat. Yes, you are right. I am wrong. I was wrong. Anybody knows? Yes, Sanatan Nitai Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, by his spiritual master.
Yes, very good. Ishwar Puripad. संस्कृत व्याकरण पे थोड़ा सा he suggested श्री कृष्ण संहिता, उनका जो ग्रंथ लिखे थे उसमें कुछ सुधारना के लिए कुछ he gave some feedback because श्री ईश्वर पुरीपद asked, hey निमाई पंडित, can you give me some? So निमाई पंडित जिन्होंने दिग्विजय पंडित को फाड़ के फेंक दिया था, जिन्होंने केशव कश्मीरी को एकदम ये कर दिया था, सबके सामने ऐसा मूर्ख दिखा दिया था, That Nimai Pandit, he said, nah, you are right, you are right. What I suggested was wrong. You can reject my suggestion. What you have written is perfect. Thank you, Sanatani Bro. Very nice. Now that I can understand this philosophy, no more shall I eat dirt. He accepted his defeat, Nimai. Whenever I am hungry, I shall suck your love in the form of your milk. And I will drink your love in the form of your prem, milk. Eto bali jananira kolete chadiya stanapana kare prabhu ishata hasiya. Aha. After saying this, our baby Nimai smiled slightly and he climbed on the lap of his mother and started drinking her love in the form of her milk. Stanapan. 36. एई मते नाना छले ऐश्वर्य देखाए बाल्य भाव प्रकटिया पश्चात लुकाए. पश्चात, thereafter, afterwards, पश्चात, बाद में. This also comes in Srila Narottam Das Thakur's song. Which song anybody knows? पश्चात. Anybody knows? गंगार स्पर्श होइले पाश्चात पावन. गंगा का स्पर्श होने के बाद आप पवित्र होते हो. दर्शने पवित्र करो एई तोमार गुण. That पाश्चात, afterwards. So एई मते नाना छले ऐश्वर्य देखाए बाल्य भाव प्रकटिया पाश्चात लुकाए. Thus, under various excuses, Lord Nimai exhibited his opulences as much as possible in his childhood, and later, after exhibiting such opulence, he hid himself. अतिथि विप्रेर अन्न खाइल 3 बार पाछे गुप्ते से विप्रे करिला निस्तार. This is described in detail in Chaitanya Bhagavat. On one occasion, Lord Nimai ate the food of a Brahman guest 3 times. Kanthi Gopal Brahman used to carry his Gopal and Shaligram Shila around his kantha. His Holiness Srila Bhakti Tirtha Damodar Maharaj, the Kripa Patra, disciple of Srila Bhakti Tirtha Swami Maharaj, also, when he came to Atlanta, I saw he always carries Shaligram Shila on his heart. It takes a lot of purity to do that. I will feel so scared to wear Shaligram. इतने गंदे गंदे विचार है, इतना गंदा आचरण है, कैसे शालिग्राम शिला को अपने अंग का स्पर्श कराए. But very pure souls, pure devotees like Srila Bhakti Tirtha Damodar Maharaj, they can do. Shaligram is happy to get that sparsha. यद्यपि तुमी हो जगत पावन तुमा स्पर्श पावन हवे देव मुनिगण. हरे कृष्ण. तथापि भक्तेर स्वभाव मर्यादा रक्षण मर्यादा पालन है साधुर भूषण. अतिथि विप्रेर अन्न खाइला 3 बार पाछे गुप्ते से विप्रे करिला निस्तार. On one occasion, Lord Nimai ate the food of a Brahman guest 3 times, and later, in confidence, the Lord delivered that Brahman from material engagement. He gave darshan to that Brahman that I am only your Gopal. So that is the meaning. Mahaprabhu would sometimes exhibit, sometimes hide himself. Mahaprakash Lila mein exhibit ki opulences. Sapta Prahar, Aishwarya, dikhaya. And then again, he hid himself by becoming a devotee. After exhibiting his pastime, he hid himself. Mahaprabhu. Channa avatar. Very beautiful. So Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj tells this story. We'll read the story and then we'll stop. Very beautiful story. Detailed description is there in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat of Srila Vrindavan Das Thakur. Purport. The story of the deliverance of this Brahman is as follows. A Brahman who was touring all over the country, traveling from one place of pilgrimage to another, reached Sri Navadvip Dham and became a guest in the house of Sri Jagannath Mishra. Sri Jagannath Mishra gave him all ingredients for cooking because his Brahmanas never ate food cooked by others. They would do their own cooking. The Brahman prepared his food. When the Brahman was offering the food to Lord Vishnu in meditation, child Nimai came before him and began to eat it. And because of this, the Brahman thought the whole offering had been spoiled. Hi. Therefore, by the request of Sri Jagannath Mishra, the Brahman cooked for the second time. But when he was meditating, making his offering to Gopal, the child again came before him. Gaur Gopal came and began to eat the food again, spoiling the offering. Not spoiling, actually, making it perfect. By the request of Shriman Jagannath Mishra, the Brahman cooked for a third time. This time even Vishwarup requested, the brother, elder brother of Nimai. No, you must cook. Otherwise, we will fail in our Atithi Seva. By the request of Sri Jagannath Mishra, the Brahman cooked for the third time. But for a third time, the Lord came before him, Nimai came before him and began to eat the food, although the child had been locked within a room and everyone was sleeping because it was late at night. Thus thinking that on that day, Lord Vishnu was not willing to accept his food and that he was therefore ordained to fast, the Brahman became greatly agitated and cried out, "Hi, hi!" Actually, I have heard this story so many times from my Guru Maharaj, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj. And as far as I remember in Chaitanya Bhagavat, when I read, there is no hi, hi. Srila Vrindavan Thakur doesn't describe the Brahman saying hi, hi. But in every Hari Katha, wherever Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj describes this Leela, Maharaj always says hi, hi. And I was wondering where Maharaj got this hi, hi from. Because Chaitanya Bhagavat mein nahi hai aisa. Hi, hi kahan se aaya? This is called Shishya. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittete Korya Aikya. Therefore, ordained to fast, the Brahman became greatly agitated and cried aloud, "Hi, hi!" Maharaj ne yahan se pakad liya usko. Hi, hi. Hi, hi. What has been done? What has been done? Hi, hi. When Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw the Brahman in that agitated state, he told him, "Formerly, I was the son of Mother Yashoda." Nimai is telling the Brahman, "Formerly, I was the son of Mother Yashoda. Yashoda Dulal, Yashoda Nandan. At that time, also, you became a guest in the house of Shri Nanda Maharaj. And I disturbed you in this way. I am very much pleased by your devotion. Therefore, I am eating the food you have prepared. I am eating the food you have prepared." कौन कहता है भगवान खाते नहीं, कंठी गोपाल के जैसे तुम खिलाते नहीं, माँ शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, गोपियों के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, यशोदा मैया के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, रघुनाथ भट्ट गोस्वामी जैसे खिलाते नहीं, राघव पंडित के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, सार्वभौम भट्टाचार्य के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, अद्वैत प्रभु के जैसे खिलाते नहीं. So many examples are there. So many devotees have fed. रघुनंदन के जैसे खिलाते नहीं. Understanding the favor offered to him by Lord Nimai, the Brahman was greatly pleased and he was overwhelmed with love of Krishna. He was thankful to Krishna, to Gaur Gopal, for he felt himself greatly fortunate. Then the Lord asked the Brahman not to disclose the incident to anyone else. Channa Avatar. He wants to keep it confidential. This pastime is very elaborately explained in Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat Adi Khanda, chapter 5. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrit ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Have a wonderful day.
Hare Krishna.